What is a Polestar Space? Is it a shop? Is it a warehouse? I don't really know, so I want to find out. Now, we all know the traditional dealership model where a garage buys a load of cars, you walk in, you haggle over the price and the spec, and then a short time later you get your car. But this is very much different, and I want to find out why it is different and in what way it's different.
My name is Kieran Campbell. I'm a market lead for Polestar Ireland, employee number 1 with Polestar since the 4th of January this year.
Okay, and tell me, what am I standing in here?
So this is Polestar Space. So this is the first space we have in Ireland. As you can see, it's made of repurposed and sustainably sourced shipping containers. We have our open base at the bottom with the car on display. Blake, as you can see, we have a beautiful gold wall behind us, and we have our North Star. And the way this building works is it's managed by Steve Byrne and his team of Polestar specialists. So the point of the building is you come in, you're relaxed, you can ask as many questions as you want. They're non-commissioned sales staff, which is really important. They will bring you through how to configure a car, but from a perspective of the customer and what we want to deliver, it is about the experience. And as a brand, we're trying to do it differently and trying to do it in our own way. We're a direct-to-consumer brand, which is a little bit different from the original OEMs.
Hugely exciting to actually be opening our first space in Dublin, and I think for the team in Ireland it's a real big moment where we actually have that physical presence for customers to come and visit.
No, the difference is they're non-commissioned sales staff. So they're not sales staff in the true sense that when you would have walked into a retailer that we're used to. They're specific Polestar product specialists, and their job is to listen and to answer all your questions. If you want to talk to them for 45 minutes about the battery, that's what they'll do. If you only have 50 minutes to give them because you're on a gap in lunch break, but they listen and they inform and they advise, but they're not here to sell you a car. There is no targets for the end of a month, for the end of a quarter. And as a brand, we're direct to consumer only, so you can only buy the car online. And we have a configurator over there and one just behind me here. You can guide through the process. A QR code appears, you take a picture, and you as a customer, you complete the journey yourself.
Well, I think that you've seen the success of other brands with the EV market. I think it's great for the Polestar 2 to come and be an alternative, and I expect to see, as we've seen in the UK, a huge amount of interest and a huge amount of take-up as a real alternative to other Californian brands.
So this is our Atelier table. So this is where you as a customer, they come in, and this is where you configure your car. So this is linked to our own .com. So we're looking at Polestar 2 as an example. So you can configure a car from scratch, or it's linked to our pre-configured cars. So what you do is you click your pre-configured car. You're given 2 options of your standard range single motor, long range single motor, or long range dual motor. At the end of the screen, a QR code pops up. At that point, you take your picture and you order your car yourself.
So that's your look around a Polestar Space, and for us trying to find out what it is. It's quite different. They call it a new take on automotive retail. So when you walk in here, you're not met by sales staff. You're met by staff that are here just to educate and advise you through the process. It's quite different. You get to have a look at the cars up close and personal. They have configurators there that can just guide you through the whole process. Have a look at the materials. They'll tell you all about the background. Really is a new take on it. Now, it might not be for everybody. Some people like the traditional model, and that's okay. But for some people, the modern age, the way things are going in automotive, this for them is the future.